sports and everything in between. CC's got the jokes, Keith's got the stats. Hit the play button. It's time for the show. Get ready to dive deep into the sports entertainment world. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The three-pointers, they cover it all. Luca's favorite podcast, 45 is on the call. Saying it tremendous for America's wall. Luke Bryan chiming in saying, hey y'all. Chip thunderstorms, epic tornado fall. Tommy Locke picking spreads as he makes his call. Jerry's on the show to confuse us all. Jason Statham bringing a new meaning to fear. Just see the body doing his best to keep his name clear. Keeps passion for sports, CC's hilarious calls. The Sports Bros Podcast, one for all. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith.
The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Bros. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, CC and Keith.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bros, the number one sports podcast in Rendon, number two in Louisville, but always number one in your heart. I am, of course, your host, the unofficial official mayor of Rendon, the 2023 Fantasy Football Champion. My name is CC. Always alongside with me is my buddy. He is the Matthew McConaughey of Lake Louisville, and he is the 2024 Fantasy Football Champion. He, of course, is my buddy Keith. And Keith,
what's up? What's good? How's it, bro? Listen, brother. Aloha. How's it? Yeah.
How's it?
Listen,
Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Thank you. I was saying happy Memorial Day for everybody out there. Thank you for serving our country and making us free as a bird. I gotta adjust my mic. I got a new mic, by the way, so we're all good now. I got a new mic stand. I got new wires. I'm gonna hear the cut in and out and barely hear me kind of thing. Hopefully not. So all is good in CC's world.
USA.
You freaking idiot.
All jokes aside, I want to thank the veterans out there who would happen to maybe watch this show. I don't know. Do we have veterans that watch this show?
I mean, look, I don't really know. I don't know who watches the show other than our moms.
I know we got a fan in the Philippines. I know we got a fan in the Philippines.
Guess who?
He's what?
I'm pretty sure that's a bot, bro.
It was perfect.
Wait, what?
It's not a real person.
Everything down to the.
You think that's a person?
I think it's a person. Now you just
sure.
crush me. I thought we were worldwide. Now
Look,
you just.
we got a guy in here already commenting. Peyton Sebring. I know him. He's an actual person. So look.
Is he from the Philippines?
No, he's not Filipino.
Oh, well, damn, that stinks.
Look, we'll take the bots.
Hey,
man.
welcome aboard, Peyton. By the way,
We need
Welcome
listen,
aboard.
brother. Let me tell you, we need all the people to watch that we can. So if it's a bot, it's a bot.
It's
Who
a
gives a
bot.
shit?
Bot.
I'll take the Russian bot.
Yes, I
Good
take
luck.
Russian bot.
Russia lover sports bra. Yes.
Yes. If you would like to donate to the show, we greatly appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't need to, but we appreciate all donations. Cash App is right down there. And of course, we are live on all social medias outlets, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and the Tickety Talk. So there you go.
Should we
In the Philippines.
should we go ahead and do the sad talk this
Trying
morning?
to avoid it.
No, I think we need to just do it. Rip it off like a band-aid.
Just
Come
rip
on.
the bandage off. Okay, here we go. God damn it.
Dallas.
Oh.
Dallas. Stars. Dallas. Don't show that shit. God, dog.
Well, if you're living under a rock in Dallas, we all know that the Oilers pretty much 6-1 in Game 3.
God.
Edmonton now leads the series 2-1. Game 4 will be Tuesday at 7:00. Now, we talked about before we got on live that honestly, they have really. We're talking about the Stars, have really not had a commanding lead until like Game 1 of the third period. Ever since then, it's been all Edmonton. Do the Stars? Let's be real here. Let's not be homers.
Yeah.
Stars have a chance against the Oilers here in this series.
Dude, if they're going to have a chance, they got to make some major adjustments. Major adjustments. But I'll tell you what, bro. That Edmonton team, they look too fast for us, man.
I do.
They move the puck better. They put more pressure on us. Like, I don't know how we win this because, like they were talking about during the game yesterday, it seemed like the only line that gave us any life was our fourth line. Everybody else, where's our studs, man? Where are our studs? Where's Jamie Benn? You know, where's Tyler Seguin? Where's Wyatt Johnson? Where's our studs at in this series? Because their studs are showing up.
Yeah, they are.
Their studs are balling out, man. Like, I don't know, bro. It's hard to watch because I don't think I can handle another year of Edmonton knocking us out, bro. Like,
yeah. And it's starting to move towards a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup
It
Finals
is.
because the Florida Panthers are completely dominating the Carolina Hurricanes. That series is now 3-0. Game 4 is tonight, and it may be the end for the Hurricanes tonight.
Done, bro. Clean sweep. What I thought the Stars were going to be able to do was get a clean sweep, and boy, was I wrong.
Yeah.
This Florida team from Mar-a-Lago is tremendous.
As we see the updated playoffs there. Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, what do we need? What do the Stars need to do?
Look, for starters, we should be thrilled that they have a win. They were only down one game. Honestly,
it could be a lot like this Florida Carolina series. It really could be.
It could easily be 3-0 right now, man. It really could. But here's the thing. Okay, so since we do have a win, we're only down a game. We come out and win this next game, we get the thing tied up, you got a brand new series, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot can change, bro. Like, it's not like, I don't know how to explain it, but hockey shifts like that sometimes, you know? Like, it feels where a team is dominant, and then all of a sudden, the other team shows up. You know? And the Stars can do that, but do I think they will? Like, probably not, because I've watched these last few games and there's been no adjustments made. Nothing's changed.
Here's what I did see in that blowout win, even though it was a blowout win.
Yeah.
I still saw the Stars fight. Still saw them fighting because you can have two things go for you as a team. You could sit on the bench and just soak it in as you're getting your ass whipped, or you go out there and still fucking throw elbows and say we're still here, even though it's 6-1. And that's exactly what the Stars did in Game 3. So, do I think there's fight left? Absolutely. Do I think that they have a chance? It's slim, but I think they do. What they have to do, especially in this game tomorrow in Edmonton, is they have to start off strong, and they have to start off at least with the 2-goal lead.
They got to be aggressive from
Yes.
from the first puck drop. They got to be aggressive. They have to be pushing to score. But the issue is when you get everybody moved up and you're trying to push everybody up front to score, you leave yourself open for fast breaks, man. And I'll tell you what, this team, Edmonton, with fast breaks, you're screwed. They're gonna score. Their guys find the gaps. I mean, that goal yesterday, the what's his face, McDavid or whatever his name is, scored, was crazy. It was just right. He had like a pinhole size to put it through, and he put it through. But okay, let's look at this. They tie this thing back up. We have a shot.
Mhm.
Goalkeeping's got to play better.
Yeah.
Got to play better. I mean, he's taking a shitload of shots at him, though.
Otter is taking a shitload of shots, yeah. And it's, it is, he has to make some stops, but defense still has to get in there and not let wide open shots like Edmonton's had. I mean, 2 goals in 26 seconds, that's
Let's talk about that, though. Let's talk about that. How do you think the momentum shifted when they didn't call the power play for us when he shot the puck straight up out of the ice or out of the rink? Was that a delay of game? Should that have been a penalty?
It depends on what day, because one day it could be a penalty, one day it could. We just got the wrong end on that one.
Look, immediately after that, they came down 36 seconds later and scored, and then they scored again after that. So I mean, look, the momentum shifted hard, because what could have happened? Could have gone on a power play. Stars could have put up a goal. Might have been up 1-0. And when you get that momentum going, you get ahead. It is a shift, man. Like the team plays different. You play a different style of defense. You do more aggressive, moving the puck up front. Like there's a change. But that penalty, they didn't call it, and it's part of the game, right?
All I know is this: when you're down 2-1 and your back's against the wall, ducks fly together.
Yeah. And when the roosters are out in the pasture crowing, ducks fly together. And when Hans Franz pepper and eggs in the breakfast meal, ducks fly together. Put up the flying. Wait, how you do it? Flying V.
Do the flying V. I think it's this, and then
listen, they need to bring in Goldberg. We need a better goalie.
Oh,
he's goalie!
Goalie! Knuckle puck time. Knuckle puck time.
We need to bring in Keenan Thompson.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from that. So game 4 tomorrow on ESPN.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Yay.
Yay.
Is this the best thing going on? No. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, the Knicks last night pulling off a miracle 106-100. The Pacers still lead that series 2-1. Karl Anthony Towns had 24 points, but 20 of those points came in the fourth quarter. And the entire Pacers team had 20 points in the fourth quarter. Bro, so it was a good win for the Knicks, but let's be honest here. This whole series, even though we've called the Knicks, this whole series, man, Pacers have been dominating.
They have.
This whole series.
Absolutely, yeah. They have.
Fourth quarter last night.
Look, man, Jalen Brunson can put up 40 any night. Karl Anthony Towns can put up 40, bro. Like, he had 24, 15, and 1 last night. That's a crazy stat line, just so you know.
It is crazy. Yeah.
But Jalen Brunson, I think, scored like 23 points.
Yeah, he was not a factor.
Look, you get both those guys rolling, they could win the series. But here's the thing about the Pacers that we never talk about: they play defense. They play defense, bro. I know they lost last night, but this Pacers team has always been known for playing defense. That's like their main thing. So you get I think it's gonna be a good series. I think it goes 7, and I still think the Knicks pulled off somehow. But they got some work to put in, man.
Yep, they do. And over in the Western Conference, after the blowout in Game 3, Timberwolves beating the Thunder 143-101. Game 4 tonight on ESPN. Are the Wolves back in this series after this performance?
No, I think they lose again tonight and go down 3-1. I think Oklahoma
Really?
City, they're on that mission. You can tell they're the better team. But, Anthony Edwards, again, a guy that can put up
Yeah.
50 on you. So, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. It's a tough series to call. I still don't think the two best teams made it. I know that they're ranked 1 and 2, but I think the best team. I feel like the Nuggets were a better team.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
As we see
anyway,
the updated playoffs.
yeah.
So, what do you think in this one? Like, what does the NBA want to see in the finals as far as ratings go? Because
Well,
I got a theory on that.
I don't think they want to see the Pacers in there. I mean,
I don't think they want to see the Thunder in there
why?
just because it's a small market.
It may be a small market, but like we talked about before, that it's not a small market to the Oklahoma City fans. I tell you that
No,
much.
it's not. It's not.
It's like romping and like badass place to go watch, man. It is
Yeah.
filled with diehard fans. But I see what you're saying. But so you think Minnesota is the bigger market?
I mean, if you had to pick the two, you would think Minnesota. Yeah.
It's 100% going to be OKC against the New York Knicks because the Knicks is the market, and that's
they're
why.
pushing for the Knicks.
Well, I mean, look, when the playoffs started, the Knicks clearly were the number one market, right?
Right. Yeah.
Of all the teams. So that's why I went with the Knicks originally because I felt like that's the way the NBA wanted it to unfold. But if you watch TV right now, you'll see 2 or 3 commercials a day with the Oklahoma City Thunder players. They're
Yeah.
trying to build that market. They're trying to
Yeah.
market that market. And that's why I think it's going to be OKC and the New York Knicks, man.
That would be a good series.
I think it'd be a great series. I think OKC would actually win that series.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. I am
They
with
look
you.
they look kind of dominant right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. All right, let's move on now. Oh.
Jack Burger, bro.
might have to get a new team.
No.
Just saying.
Come on, bro.
All right, Rangers beat the White Sox in the series finale 5-4. Jake Burger goes 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Rangers are 26-28, 5 out of first place. This is their first win this whole week.
Yeah.
They got swept in New York. They were about to get swept in Chicago, and our buddy Pugs would have loved that if his White Sox would have swept the Rangers. But they take 2 out of 3 from us. But I'm just not seeing the fire in this team, man. I'm seeing and you can call it a blessing in disguise. But Jock Peterson goes down for 6 weeks with a hand issue. He got nailed in the hand. I think they said it's a fractured bone in his hand, so he's going to be out 6 weeks. That could be a blessing in disguise, as he wasn't producing anything for the team. Marcus Semien, I don't know what is going on with him. He's so bad that Bochy is putting him at the last spot on the lineup.
Yep.
The only thing really going for the team right now
Pitching.
is pitching and Josh Smith, bro.
Yeah, Josh Smith is playing lights out this year.
And Josh Young as well. But those are the only 2 producing on and I guess you could throw Berger in there as well from after his stint in the minor leagues. But man, where's Garcia? I know Seager's out, but where's Heim? Where's all these other guys that need to start producing? Like, there was talks coming out of the spring training that this offense could be putting up record stats this year.
Well, because on paper they look like a team that could do that.
Right.
But look, there's been injuries, there's been guys going through slumps. And like you said, the one good thing about it is their pitching has looked great. Patrick Corbin looked great yesterday, man.
Yeah, he did.
He was hitting his
Jack-
spots. He was
Jack Leiter, even though he lost, I mean, because he has no offense behind him, but Jack Leiter was throwing a gym too, man.
Listen, if these bats can come alive at all, we can win a bunch of games, dude. And I told you, we talked about Berger, man. He's a home run hitter, bro. That's what he does. I think sending him down to the minors might have woke his ass up a little bit because he's been swinging the bat good the last few days, man. And I'm going to say it right now. I bet he goes yard again. Don't they play today?
No, they play tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow night, I'm calling it now. Berger goes yard again because When I found out we got this guy, me and you talked about it, and I was like, this guy with Miami was a home run hitter, bro.
Yeah.
I used to bet on him every night on underdog to hit a bomb. And I'd go in there and look, and after the second inning, he'd have a home run, man. He's a good hitter. But I agree with you. Jonah Heim hasn't really been there. Josh Young has been streaky. Let's not say that he's been crushing it by any means.
Oh yeah, he was also on the injured reserve there for a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, true. But without Seager being hurt, and with Simeon playing like doo doo right now, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
I don't know
relying.
what's up with Simeon, man.
I
Oh,
don't, I don't know, man. He's been streaky like that his whole life, man. I don't think he's ever been like consistent 300 hitter by any means. I
right.
really, I think though. I think here's the thing about the team. The upside to it, pitching. If the pitching continues the way it's been playing, at some point the bats will have to come alive. They're either going to start bringing guys up, like I know they brought Osuna up yesterday and let him play a little bit. He looked okay. He
Yep.
got thrown out still in second, and he also, I think he didn't really get very
Well,
many hits.
he made a nice diving catch out there
Yeah,
in left
there
field.
you go. Defensive. All right,
Yep.
that's good. But now you said Jock Peterson's going to be out for a while. Maybe we bring somebody else up. Let's get the team that won the World Series had some guys on there that were young cats that were playing
Mhm.
out of their mind. Where's
Mhm.
that magic, Bochy? Go get us a couple guys. Let's bring them up. Let's see what we can do. We need some life in this lineup because the names are there, but the bats are not coming through, man.
Yeah, good news is the West is not really that competitive right now,
Exactly.
as the Mariners are only 5 games ahead of a below 500 Rangers team. So
That Mariners team is pretty good though, dude.
Mariners team is good, but you know how they go. You know how they are. They do really hot, and then the end of the season choke it away.
Yeah, I mean, normally, but dude, I'll tell you what, that lineup for the Mariners, that's a pretty scary lineup, man. I'm not like a huge Mariner fan by any means, but what I'm saying is look, Cal Raleigh, Rodriguez, Orizano, Mitch Garver,
Oh, they
bro,
got Mitch.
Polanco, Leody
Oh,
Taveras is hitting bombs in Seattle right now. I don't know
I
if you've been
know.
following that.
I know.
So they got a stud, like stellar team, man. But like I said, you know how the division goes. Everyone goes through slumps during the season. The Rangers, they can reel off 6 or 7 in a row. We're right back in it. So
Yeah, good news is they're slumping early. It's
yeah,
still early.
but I
Let's
hate
just
to
hope
see
it
'em
doesn't
slump.
continue on through the whole season.
Let's get everybody healthy, man. Let's get everybody
Yeah.
healthy. Let's get the roster we're supposed to have, and let's win some games with our bats, not with pitching, with our bats.
Yep, I agree. All right. Did you see the inaugural Weenie 500 at the
Slow
Indianapolis
dog.
500? Slaw Dog wins the inaugural Weenie 500. The race, of course, kicked off the Indy 500 weekend in front of 80,000 people. Yes, 80,000 people attended this and watched Wienermobiles go around the Indianapolis track.
Lost a lot of money on this race.
Oh, you didn't have Slaw Dog?
No, I took Uncut Hunk. Thank you. Thank you. No, but that's a hell of a gathering. 80,000.
80,000, man. Uncut. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. So yeah, there you go. The Slaw Dog wins the inaugural. Sad news over the week. 2 deaths. Actor George Wendt, better known as Norm on Cheers, passes away at the age of 76. You know, big icon, right?
Yeah. I
In
mean,
the
I
TV
guess
world, everybody knows Norm.
people our age probably know Norm. Our parents know Norm, but
Yeah.
beyond that, nobody knows Norm. Sorry.
And yesterday it was announced that Duck Dynasty patriarch Bill Robertson
wow.
passes away at the age of 79. He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's earlier this year. His son Willie and Jace said on social media that he went with the Lord. So rest in peace to both George Wendt and Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty.
Wow, I didn't hear about Phil.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yep.
That's sad.
All right, let's talk about this one, man.
Yeah, come on.
'Cause I watched it. You watched it. The Untold Story, The Fall of Favre on Netflix. Dude,
Brought to you by Coppertone.
this documentary is something else, and I can see why he may have sent D pics to Jen Sturger.
Because he's a D-bag, bro.
I mean, she's hot though.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking away from that.
But he did it the wrong way. He creeped on her. Like he was
Yeah.
like, he didn't even ask her. He's like, hey, this is so and so. I'm gonna get your number. I'm gonna ask some other person get your number, and then I'm just gonna email you. You know, but
Yeah, that's pretty good Brett Favre impression.
thanks. I'm just dumb hick who fires a football. You know, that's
Fire.
all I do.
I was firing the hell out of that pigskin.
I had no idea that Jen Sturger was the girl that Brent Musburger was
Oh.
horny over.
Jesus.
Jesus. Well, you
God.
boys out there want to go to Florida State.
There's two
Wow.
reasons.
There's two reasons right there for you boys. I had no idea that was her.
Yeah, apparently I didn't either.
I was like,
kinda
oh,
surprising.
that's the girl that Brent Musburger got all horned up over.
Yeah.
Ah, I tell you what.
That was I didn't know that either, but I learned a lot of things in this documentary that I didn't know.
Yeah.
But the one thing that stayed consistent through all of it is that Brett Favre was a douchebag from day one till he took money that was supposed to be going to the poor people of Mississippi and pocketed it and built his daughter a volleyball stadium.
Hey, there, if I'm not gonna get caught off this, am I?
Come on, bro.
I got Parkinson's.
There's literally text messages.
Yeah.
Hey man, I ain't gonna get caught, am I? There's no way that money can be traced back to me, right?
I just find it funny that Jim was talking about she was just minding her own business and she got a text and she opened it up and there was Brett Favre's copper tone right there.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, what you think?
That right there is the exact thing you think of when you think about people that feel they can get away with anything.
Right.
Like that is the definition of it right there. To think no consequences whatsoever. You're married on top of that, and you didn't even ask permission to even speak to this woman. But you
Mm-mm.
feel such a sense of entitlement and a level of I'm untouchable. You just whip your copper tone dong out and send her a picture. Like what the like? Oh my god, bro! It just blows my mind. Like, but that's what happens when you're a stud athlete, and especially in the game of football. If you're an all-star quarterback that
Hi,
wins,
girl.
like
What
if you
you
win
think?
a Super Bowl, you're untouchable, bro.
What I found funny was the blurred out part
It was very small.
is very small.
It was
Yeah.
very small, bro. Very small. Yeah, but it's girthy.
I was in I took that in Green Bay during the winter time. So
Yeah, that was cold as shit in
it was
Wisconsin.
cold. It was
You know
cold
what's
there.
crazy? I thought it was funny that of all the people they could have commentating doing some stuff was Michael Vick,
Oh, my
another
God.
person who faced consequences for the things that he did.
Yeah.
You see the irony in that? They had
Right.
a guy who was basically kicked out of the league, who went to
Knew
prison,
his mistakes, apologized,
unrelenting.
pretty much did a campaign of apologizing.
Yeah.
Got back in the game, and now he's being successful on Fox.
Look at
Now,
the
of course, there's still some people that don't forgive him for what he did,
That's fine.
but that's fine. But he admits it. Brett Favre ain't admitting to shit.
Dude, they used Michael Vick perfect as a prop for this show. They
Yeah.
did because it shows the difference in which certain types of players are viewed. You can be one that comes out and admits your faults, or you can be the one denied to the day you die. And guess what? The guy that denied to the day he died has only been elevated since then.
Yeah.
Michael Vick got prison time for dog fighting.
Yep.
Brett Favre was addicted to painkillers, pulled his dong out, sent pictures of it, unwilling to women who didn't want to see it, who cheated on his wife, right? When she had cancer. Like, come on, bro. Look at the two. How does Michael Vick end up being tarnished the way he is? It's because, man, it's America, man.
Nice, because yeah, and then they asked the Brett Favre fans, and the answer to their
Oh,
their question was, well, I mean, he's Brett Favre though, man.
yeah, man.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
He brought us a Super Bowl,
He
man.
brought us a Super Bowl.
You see how hard he throws that fucking pigskin? How do you get mad at a guy who can throw 100-mile-an-hour pigskin
So
fast?
what if he sent a dick pic?
I
He's Brett
would.
Favre.
He's
I mean,
a champ.
she should be honored that she got a dick pic.
Telling you. I do think it's pretty shitty how the blame game automatically went to the woman, man.
Oh, I know. Jen Sturger she got screwed
Big time.
out of her because she was on her way to be because she really wanted to be like
Sideline
a
reporter.
sideline reporter or analyst, and this whole because of this douchebag here,
Hey, put that away.
copper toned out, he pretty much ruined her career.
Dude, her projection was like through the roof.
Yeah.
She was doing great in her career, and all
Mhm.
because an unsolicited dick pic was sent to her. Everything fell apart because the way that we view it when this kind of things happen is, oh man, she probably wanted it. She
Yeah,
wanted it, man.
she wanted, man. She's
Brett
playing
Favre ain't
hard.
do nothing. He ain't do nothing wrong. You seen him fucking throw a pigskin? Tell
She's
me
playing
that guy. Tell me that guy did something wrong, man. He brought football back to Wisconsin.
She's playing hard to get, man.
Playing
I'll
hard to
send her
get,
this.
man. She's a cock tease.
I'll send her this.
I'll
Then
send
she'll
her
come.
this. She's
Then
a
she'll come
tease.
running.
That's terrible.
That is
Yeah.
terrible.
It was a really good look, man. Shout out to Netflix and Untold because they do some of the
Yeah.
best documentaries, man.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like we were talking about on the Shock House on Wednesday. By the way, Shock House Wednesday. Check us out with Pugs Moran on Radio Misfits Dallas. It's kind of a takeoff of 30 for 30, but honestly, I think it's better than the 30 for 30s.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
I mean, because I watched the Gilbert Arenas one not too long ago too, and that one was
Yeah.
really good too, man.
Right?
I think it's a well done production and it's informative and you find out a lot of stuff about these people that you didn't necessarily know from the media because a lot of these things when they happen get suppressed by the media, especially
Yeah.
when it's a name like Brett Favre.
Mm-hmm.
So good shit, man. Put it away.
She was not impressed when that picture showed up.
Hey man, check out this baby bent wiener.
Hey, it's cold in Green Bay, but what you think? All right, let me see. Can I do this right? Let's see.
Oh,
You think
God.
I can?
I hope. Fuck, we've
Yeah.
only been doing this for like 3 years now. I hope you got it.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Back as CC takes you on a ride of some of the funniest videos of the week. Take it away, CC. Did you hear any of that?
I've just heard back up it away.
Oh, jeez. All right. Yes, we are the Sports Bras. If you like to donate to the show, Cash App is right below there. And of course, we are live on all social media outlets. All right. It is the favorite segment of the show, CC's wild ass videos. Let's start off. Let's see. Oh yeah. When you pull a prank on your buddies, make sure you know what you're doing.
Got him.
Damn.
That was good.
Yeah.
Poor Samoan.
Yeah. Yeah.
You beat my face.
let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one is This one's pretty
รู้ว่าใคร
painful
ส่งข้อ
too.
ความมาเนี่ยเบิ่งให้หน่อยแน่เลยอย่านั่งอย่านั่งนะ
I've seen this one.
เป็นทำอะไรจบแต่เนียบเนียบเนียบเนียบ
I love they're playing just the two of us. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes, the two of us.
I thought I was watching Yellowstone. But I don't know. You tell me, is this Yellowstone?
Oh,
Let me see. I'll be.
you think we could be kind of adult about this and maybe work something out?
Yes, we can, and I already have. You're going to lower my monthly payments and interest. In exchange, you'll get the negative to that picture.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can, and you will. Oh, and one other thing.
What's that?
My buddy who you're sucking off in that picture says you're hung like one of my horses.
Well, yeah.
Well, I think we need to seal this deal.
Yellowstone meets Brokeback Mountain.
Is that not Yellow? That wasn't Rip?
That's not Yellowstone. 100%. I don't know where you found this clip, but
No.
I don't know what sites you've been visiting, but there's some things about you that I was unaware of.
No. I turned it off right on time. You gotta love live reporting TV.
Plaza from sandwich shops to liquor stores, even an adult. You got a donut? Sorry. You got a donut? You got a donut?
We'll check back in with Molly in just a moment. Looks like she's having some interactions there.
That looks like it was filmed at the corner of. It's like it looks like it was filmed at the corner of Wheatland and 67, right?
Oh
by my
yeah,
job.
definitely in the shady part.
Hey, just free crack giveaway. Listen, here's a trick just for those of you out there. If you have to deal with homeless people all the time coming asking for money, when you see them approaching you, before they can even ask you, what you do is say, "Hey man, you got like $1 I can borrow?" And they're gonna say, "Oh shit, that's what I was gonna ask you, man." Be like, "Hey, you're in the same boat, man." I'm telling you, it works.
This
Molly McBride. Whew.
this lady got confused for a second.
Oh my god. Ginger? Oh. Hey.
Come on, bro.
I take offense to that.
Yeah, come on, man. You should be offended. I can't believe you even show that clip.
Racist lady. Although gingers, I've heard, may have some black in them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
I've seen studies in them. I'm gonna take you back to this one here. This is an old clip from Mike Modano era of the Stars. It's funny because he's okay, obviously, but
no, they
watch
have a
this.
doctor out there.
This is just frightening here.
Modano being taken in an ambulance.
He is conscious.
Yeah.
You can see the eyes open. Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness! Oh! I can't believe we just saw that. They dropped what was live in the tunnel.
Terrible.
That was what happened when Darian Hatcher laid a hit on him.
This is terrible. First you get concussed, then you get another concussion because you fell off the. Yeah.
He said, I can't believe we just saw that.
Oh my god. This news lady has.
California is taking an unusual approach to catch porn pirates red-handed.
Porch pirates, yes.
Oh, pardon me.
We gotta catch those porn pirates. They're stealing all our porn.
Hey man, they're trying to take it away.
Yeah, our Governor Hot Wheels down there.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch won't sing for the national anthem, but it's gonna take a board away.
Just because you can't feel your lower half, don't mean I can't. That's terrible.
I know it's true. It's true. Here's a little greatness for you here. A little karaoke version.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, I feel it.
I feel it, baby.
Oh, shit is right.
Oh, shit.
Wow! Wow! Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That shit
Impressive.
was good.
Impressive.
Ooh, clearing his throat.
Got to be careful who you hire. I know you recently had your daughter's birthday party. Just heads up and future reference. You got to be careful who you hire to her birthday party or something like this.
Hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. It's as sweet as candy. Its taste is.
Oh my god.
See?
See?
I did not see her. I did not see her in front of me. She should not have been in front of me.
He stomped her out.
I stomped her right now, And finally, it's good to know that there are good Samaritans out there still.
You don't know what I've been through. Let me share my story with you. All the things that he brought me through. My stormy days and my rainy days. You don't know all the tears I've cried. The things I've kept bottled up inside.
Help her. Look at that. Nice.
Trying my best to be strong. Waiting on God and holding on.
Oh,
you don't know.
Oh, that's so stupid.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, is another great installment of CC's wild ass videos.
So good.
That's good. That's good.
That's good, man. It's good stuff.
If you'd like to donate to the show once again, right down there is our Cash App. And we are live on all social media outlets there. All right, going into the week. Stars. We already talked about it. Will there be a different team that shows up tomorrow?
Well, I really hope so, but as a sports fan, I'm just be my real take and don't want to offend any Stars fans out there, but I think this series is a done deal. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, man. But that same team can't show up. If they do, we're definitely done.
Western Conference Finals, you got
Oklahoma City Thunder.
And we still going with the Knicks in the Eastern?
Ride with the Knicks, man. But look, they drop one more and it goes down 3-1. They're in trouble. So.
And who wins in a street ball fight? Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese? Go.
Oh, Angel Reese, bro. Come on.
She can't even hit a layup, bro.
Yeah, but she can throw a fist, I bet.
She probably could.
See them two scissor it out.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, I guess that's going to do the show today.
You know what?
What?
Our exit music every once in a while to be Kid Rock, Ball with the Ball. No?
No.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
It's always got to be ice. It's always been ice cream. Yeah?
I know it has, but
Today's
look,
a
man.
good day. I like
It
to
is.
end the show because today is going to be a good
No.
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the show today. I'd like to thank absolutely nobody for showing up for the show today. Except for my buddy Keith. I'm talking about no guests. That's what I mean. We didn't have a guest. Weird.
Gotcha.
Weird. Make sure you check us out on Wednesdays at the Shock House Dallas with Pugs Moran. You can catch that on Radio Misfits Dallas YouTube page. Just type in Radio Misfits and we'll be there every Wednesday night making your guts laugh out loud.
Well said.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, Keith, send us on home, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Sports Bros.
Never forget, guys, you can't run, but you can hide.
Mr. Caitlin Clark in the street fight.
Unless you're Caitlin Clark in a street fight. There we go. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. Well, guys, happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there that have served our country. This is your guys' day as well. It's not ours. You know, we wouldn't be here without you guys. So, salute to you. Thank you guys for your services. With that said, we will see you guys next week. Have a good one, everybody. Adios.
Adios.